Okay, so I'll put a link in the description in case you want to see me get completely, you know, not staying on topic for an entire 8.5 minute video because I am really bad at staying on topic, it would seem. I'll try to do it better this video because that's the whole point of re-recording this, is anyone who wants to get see what my point or opinion was on the matter and without 10 million other subjects smashed into it video. So basically this video is what about Canada? Because Canada is always forgotten about with a lot of places, things. Words in my mouth just are in a fight right now, so they're not working very well together. So basically, what spawned this kind of train of thinking was I finally watched the Sherlock Series 3 finale, and, you know, at one point they have to call an ambulance, and they call 999 because obviously they're in England, so UK it's 999, whereas North America 911. And of course my brain can't stay on one topic for more than 5 seconds. Started thinking about this Tomska video, what to do in an emergency kind of thing. Is like, if you live in the UK, dial 999, and if you live in US or America, I can't remember which one they said, but they definitely meant that, not North America, dial 911. And of course they made fun of US, but who doesn't? Unless, except for Americans. But anyway, so I think even some Americans make fun of. I did try the topic. So how did I get 5 Facebook notifications in 2 seconds? What the fuck's going on? Anyways, oh my god, I'm not staying on topic again. And also, I am reading this book, which is the 8th book in the Skullduggery Pleasant series, which is the best book series ever written, in my opinion. No, it's actually, no, it's a fact. It's the best book series ever written. Anyways, so, and they have this whole thing with the Supreme Council of all the world sanctuaries, and they got like 24 fucking countries involved in talking about the 3 countries that aren't, like, which they say Africa, the Africa Sanctuary, which I'm kind of like, Derek, author's name is Derek. You do know that Africa's a continent and that there's multiple countries within it, right? No? Okay. Anyways, and then there's also talking about Australia, and I think New Zealand, I think they mentioned, I'm not sure if it's part of this. Anyways, moving on. But the thing is that, like, they talk about the American Council, and they talk about the German one, the French one, like, they're talking about multiple ones, and I'm like, Canada? does Canada get a council, please? Can we have sorcerers too? Because that would be cool. Please? And there's like no mention of Canada. Then again, I'm only like that far, so maybe, but I doubt it because it's kind of getting all action in the plot, and I don't think they're just gonna throw a cameo in there for no reason. So I'm kind of, but then, you know, all that together, all fuddling in my brain, I'm like, why are Canadians always forgotten about? Unless they're making a joke about it on the internet. But like in movies and TV shows and a lot of places, when they're talking about from a world scale, not making stereotypes or funny jokes about whatever, Canada's always forgotten about. We're lopped together with US or just completely ignored. Now the lopping together with US, I can see it because we're right next to it, north of it, and our accent for the most part is the same unless you live somewhere with a different accent, like Newfoundland or Maritimes in general, I think, Boston or the South US, and I don't remember all the American accents, so I'm not gonna try. Anyway, so yeah, okay, fine, I could see that, but actually surprisingly our cultures are quite different. Well, not quite as different as any culture can be in this modern age of the internet in a developed country and stuff. Now, I mean, we're both melting pots as far as the world is concerned, and yes, I like playing with my little pen. So we both have people from all over the world, right? Because we're the new world. No, okay. Anyway, so, puns are funny. Fucking train of thought. Brain. Oh yeah, so, and the thing is though, is that we're still fairly different. Most notably in, as far as like fast food goes, probably why we're not having an obesity crisis, whereas the States is having a major one. Like I think more than half the population down there is obese, whereas here we have a little bit of a problem, but not too bad, because well, don't get me wrong, we do have places like McDonald's and Burger King or whatever, but we don't have some of the more disgusting places, like Oh yeah, we also have Arby's, we also have Five Guys. I'm trying to think of ones that they have in the States and here. I'm not sure if Harvey's, not Arby's, Harvey's with an H is in the States. I don't know if that's a Canadian one. I feel like it is. A&W is a Canadian one, I know that, but anyways. We don't have as many, I guess. And the ones that we do have smaller portion sizes. We don't have a supersize option at McDonald's. But yeah, we do have actually a lot of healthy food. I don't know if that's all over the place, but I'm noticing there's a lot of healthy stuff. Also, the government's more involved in trying to getting us healthier faster, because they're like, fuck, states, wait, get your obesity epidemic away from me. But anyways, another thing is that the world hates America, with good reason. Sorry if you're American, you take offense to that, but seriously, you guys are there's so much wrong with your country, it's not even funny. It really isn't. Like, seriously, there's a lot of shit going down in that country, and I mean, education is bottom ranking for the developed world, the economy's in the toilet, and the obesity rates, and just the, oh my god, guys, and war, and all this, guys, come on, you're like the, I don't want to make, I was about to make a mean joke, but anyways, meaner joke. So, I'm still getting off track, aren't I? Anyways, so, yeah, the rest of the world hates America, but actually loves Canadians. Well, at least Europeans and Cubans do. If you go there and they find out, and they think you're American, you'll get treated like shit. Find out you're Canadian, they'll be super fucking nice to you. And to the point where American tourists will put maple leafs or Canadian flags on their backpacks or whatever, so that they think that they're Canadian. Because they fucking hate you guys. And I'm not just making this up. I've heard several anecdotes, and not to mention it's kind of featured in a movie. In Bruges, you know, he hits someone, think it's an American, and later he finds out it's Canadian. He's like, oh shit, I hit a Canadian. Will Ferrell, no. Colin Farrell, sorry. Colin Farrell's awesome Irish accent. I love Irish accents. But yeah, back to the point. We're forgotten about, yet somehow we're favored. I guess because we're nicer and we have better country. No, seriously, like, second or third in education. Our economy is actually not doing too bad. Probably because we have, like, one of the lowest population to land ratio. Like, we have shit tons of free land. We have all that oil in Alberta. We have all that fresh water in the territories, and we got, like, shit tons of land. Like, everyone's always, I have fucking friends who are vegans, and they're always bitching about shit, and I'm like, bitch, I live in Ontario. I mean, everything's got, like, a freaking Ontario farm sticker on it nowadays, like, because we just have, like, shit tons of farmland, and you drive, like, an hour or two out of any major city, and you're, like, in fucking farmland, you're seeing cows grazing on the fucking hills and whatever else, which it's kind of hard to imagine living in the major city, because, I mean, like, an hour out of, like, the suburbs that surround the major city, we're not unpopularized, like, seriously, we're, like, yeah. But we do have, if you go, especially north, we have a lot of just empty land not empty land, used land, so we have a lot of resources. We're able to supply shit for ourselves. We're really kind of getting stable because of that. So, whereas the U.S. is overpopulated. And they sometimes don't like our resources because they're tainted, like the whole mad cow thing. They refuse to have our beef, even though mad cow only affects the brain and the meat along the spine, which, who the fuck eats that anyways? Then again, with the education system being so fucking low, I could see how they would think that. I just made this video longer than the one that was me getting off track, except I don't think too much got off track. I'm gonna stop making this video now, because it's 9 fucking minutes long!